I was asking Damien, before the home run, you had 3 straight 3-up, 3-down innings against Galban, and he had 7 ground ball outs. What were you seeing, or in terms of what he was throwing?
I thought there was an inning there when Schultz Rivers hit some balls hard, squared up some balls. Schultz hit the ball in the gap, they ran down. Rivers just missed one. Can't remember exactly what Coleman did. I think he walked. So I thought there were some good at-bats in there. You're right though, Galvin was pitching good, throwing the ball good. All their guys threw the ball good, so.
What did you think? Damien said he was shocked. He said he was shocked when it went out. What did you think?
Yeah, it seemed like the wind was just right at the moment. I think there was probably times today when maybe the wind was a little bit more just north or northeast and maybe knocks it down a little bit. He backspun the ball pretty good though, and glad he did it. I mean, I thought the game today was a little bit of a grind just from the late start last night. And, guys just kind of stuck with it, grinded through the game.
They've had so many tough days. What was it like to see them see that kind of celebration?
I mean, I honestly didn't watch it a whole lot. I was going to shake hands with other coaches, and it's but happy for the guys. I mean, obviously, that's something that that every team can. When that happens, sometimes you can take something from it, and they start believing a little bit that can happen. And, again, like I thought UCF played a great game.
UCF's first reliever after you guys got your first 2 ones, what was working for him really well to kind of limit your offense?
Their first reliever, it was fastball slider, kind of heavy fastball, a little bit of a different angle.
What was working for Siebert? Kind of, he's had 6 wins this year or whatever. How was his stuff today?
I thought he competed through it again. I think all these guys, I'm not sure he had his best stuff. I'm not sure anybody did today, but I thought he competed through it, executed some pitches, had some good fortune too, like the ball was lined out to Bravo there, maybe in the top of the inning, top of the 11th. And so you got to have some of that to come out on the right side of that. But I thought he competed really good and did his best. Made the effort to execute pitches.
What about Boudreaux after he gave up that 1-run homer in the first? The composure he got to pitch 3 innings after that.
Yeah, proud Boudreaux. I mean, he thought he threw the ball really good.
How do you see him adjust from the junior college level now to the Division I level in 1 year?
Gradually. I mean, obviously, early on there was some, you're trying to get them to manage the game, manage the running game, manage the clock a little bit, manage counts, have leverage in the count, execute pitches. I mean, he's doing better and better at it.
Hey, I was trying to think. The ball that Coleman Ryan hit in the 7th, where he does a little half circle. What's the rule on how far you can go step outside the baseline?
3 feet. So you got 3 feet if the guy's in the baseline. Glad he ran around him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, appreciate it.
Thanks. All right. Obviously, Damien here. Walk-off home run, first walk-off win for the Red Raiders since April the 1st, 2024 against Stanford. Gentleman over his right shoulder, Siebert, 7th victory of the season, now perfect 7-0 in Big 12 play. We'll take questions for Damien or Jack.
Damien, before your home run, Alex Galban had 3 straight 3-up, 3-down innings and 7 ground ball outs. Was there anything in particular you were looking for, or what were you kind of expecting when you walked up there?
In that first at bat I faced him, he kind of just went in on me, and I kind of just tipped my hat to that. I'm kind of prone to swinging at those right now, but he did that. And then before that at bat in this last inning, Goot came up to me and just put a mental thought in my head, just ground ball to second base, and whatever happens after that happens. And a home run happened after that, so I can thank Goot for that one.
The scoreboard radar said 80 mile an hour. What kind of pitch was it that you
So it was I think slider, cutter, whatever the UCF, I mean, whatever they throw, they throw all of it, I guess. But I'm sure it was a slider. The pitch before was a slider, and I think I kind of set it up for him, thinking I was going to chase it again, and he left it up for me.
First walk-off win for the team this year. First one since Stanford game last year. What was the celebration like after all the sad days that you've had here this year?
It was awesome. I mean, especially from last night, finishing that game midnight, and probably the quickest turnaround you probably could imagine, and just going out there first pitch and just grinding out those first 9, and then of course we got those 2 free in the end, and just everyone stayed in the game. Everyone mentally was in it, and the energy was high all game. And walking off with that win was sweet.
Jack, you're obviously used to pitching in high leverage situations. When you're kind of going back and forth against their bullpen, how did you feel like what was your mentality like today, and how did you feel like your stuff was working?
I think my stuff was probably the worst it's been in a little while, but I just wanted to compete. I knew that at the end of the day we had guys who were going to pick me up, and after I gave up that run in the 7th or 8th, I just went in there and I said, pick me up. Like, that's all they're getting today, and I just wanted to compete. I just kept the ball down, tried to get ground balls, tried to get quick innings, get our bats back up there, give us a chance, and Bravo ended up coming up, dog, game time.
When you had runners in scoring position or having to get out of jams, what were you kind of trusting most?
It's just the same approach. Nothing really changes when runners get on. Just drive the ball down in the zone, make them hit it on the ground, and let our defense work. I was just trying to get ground balls to Coleman. Kept telling him, I was like, "You're gonna get 20 plays today. Just keep making them."
Damian, what team were you playing for last time you had a walk-off? Have you had a walk-off hit before at any point?
Probably, Little League, and in high school I never had one, so probably Little League.
Y'all were in a low-scoring game, obviously, last night. What do you think was the biggest difference from last night to today to kind of get the job done?
I think just really, we've had and in this game we had moments where we could have kind of broken the game open, but baseball guys were on our side, and I think just staying in the game and picking each other up, like Siebert said, and Boudreaux had that really good start. Siebert came in out of the pen and threw even better. Just having those 2 guys in the rotation and in the bullpen just really helped us, offensive wise, just knowing that we can mess up so many times, and we're still going to be in this game because we got Siebert in the game, and Booty just put up 4.5, whatever, 4 or 5, and only allowed 2. But I think the biggest difference was just that one hit. We got it.
Mm-hmm.
How cool is it to see your bullpen kind of just run 100 miles an hour down the home plate, reaching down there?
It was awesome. I looked over to the bullpen to try to what we do is just tip our hat to them, and they're just full on chasing you, so I kind of had to beat them home.
Was that Gatorade you got on you?
It was, blue Gatorade. I'm as stinky as ever right now.
Jack, I had a quick question about Boudreaux. Obviously, about the composure he showed after getting up the home run and pitching those 4 straight shutout innings.
That's huge. It's something he's been working on all year, and he's gotten better start by start. You can literally go from his first start all through the whole year, and every single start he's gotten better, and that's all Tad asked us to do is just learn and get better. And he's done that. He comes in and grinds every single day, and when he takes the ball, he's ready to go, and he's made his adjustments that he needed to make, and he's had a lot of self-awareness for what he needs to work on, and it's worked for him. So,
Damian, kind of a dumb baseball question here, but did you backspin that ball or?
I think I did pretty well because the wind was blowing right, so I just played with luck on that one. And playing the Lubbock here, obviously it's gonna fly, but usually it flies wherever the flags are going, and I pulled it and somehow went out. I was as shocked as probably everyone in the stands.
Okay, because I was going to ask you, because you hit it so high and left fielder went all the way back to the wall. So you didn't think it was going to go?
I didn't think so. I saw him running all the way back. I was like, oh, it's at the warning track. And then I see him just give a little courtesy jump, and I was like, oh my God, it went out. And it's excitement after that.
Yeah.
All right, anything else? All right, we'll be right back with that.
Thank you guys.
thank you guys.